guys, I'm Alys. I'm a senior photographer at Pop Photography. Join us today and come and have a look and see what it's like for the photography here at Pop.
Why are you a professional photographer?
Good question. For me, it's in the blood. My dad's a photographer. His mother was a photographer. So for me, it was that or I was out of the family, more or less. Similar to my football team. So that's pretty much why I got into photography. My dad had a studio in South Melbourne when I was growing up, and I'd play on big sites like this with him. So I've lived and breathed cameras since I was a baby.
What do you love about being a photographer for Pop Photography Australia?
Pop's special because I get to meet a bunch of different people every day. They're people that are that want to have their photo taken, so they're excited to be here. So that makes things easy for me, makes things more fun. It's a rewarding kind of gig, because you've got young families coming in that want to show off their kid, and I'm a part of that, so I love it.
In your experience, why are kids booking a professional photo shoot? Where do you think the photos are being utilised?
Well, I think they see something in their kid, whether it's just at home performing in the lounge room, and so they want to showcase that, they see a little spark or something special in them, and I think that's why ultimately they book in to come in and sort of further that, experience for the kid. It can be anywhere from social media, Instagram, to a photo on the mantelpiece for their grandparents. It can be to get them that further step into the industry. So it's, for some people it's that first stepping stone to going further with something that they'd like to do, whether it's modelling, acting, something like that.
When kids are coming in for a photographic experience, I could imagine they're probably a little bit nervous, a little bit overwhelmed, which is natural. What are some techniques that you utilise to make them feel more comfortable?
Well, first of all, I'd probably put the camera down for a few minutes because they're big and they can be a bit scary. So I might put that down and just sort of get, have a chat with them really, get them relaxed. Find some interest that they have, and then work on that. And even if it's, if I need a pose sitting shot, I might get them to just play around in the background, bring the parents onto the set, make this not look as scary, and then I'll get into it.
How do you design, how do you tailor your photography experiences for young talent?
Well, that depends on, the kid, their age, that plays a big part in, how I'll tailor each one, whether it's a little baby, or a 7-year-old boy. You're going to have sort of, different things. So it might be quieter and cleaner shots for a little young baby where, with a 7-year-old boy, we might get a bit more action, a bit of jumping, having a bit more fun on set. So, you tailor it depending on the child, and a lot of that has to do with their age, I think.
What can the talent expect? What can the kids and the families expect when they book in a photo shoot experience with you?
Fun. No, we try to make it, an exciting, fun experience for them. Coming into Pop, it's a safe, relaxed environment. You've got me. There's not too many bells and whistles, so I think that's what they can expect. They can expect a bit of fun and come away with some really long-lasting memories.
What advice can you give parents in particular when they're preparing their kids to come in for a photo shoot with Pop Photography?
Let them know what's going to be involved, but don't, sort of talk about it too much. Don't make too big of a deal of it because, come shoot day, it can be daunting. So I think if you make it like it's going to be a bit of fun, not too much fuss, I think that's probably the best for the parents, keep it relaxed.
Where's Pop Photography Australia actually located?
In South Melbourne, sunny South Melbourne, right near the South Melbourne market. We're up on level 2, and yeah, that's where our little studio is here.
How can parents book in an experience with Pop Photography? How can we book in an experience?
Get in touch with Pop. They'll be quick to respond, whether it's a call or an email. That's probably your best bet. And then before you know it, you'll probably be in here getting snapped. So it doesn't take long.